And this one's a bit different in that it has a bit more of a domey deck, as you see. On the front, you know, it's slightly different. And then it's a similar concept to that one there, to the WARBY. This one's the Hyper. And actually, yeah, Ken Warby, of course, he did 511.1 kilometres per hour at Flowering Dam, world records, 1978.
Well, he did 511 Ks in one session.
Hang on a minute, what's he talking about? 511. Mob Dog and I had no idea what he was talking about. We thought that he was saying someone did a massive distance, but he's saying someone did a massive speed. It was Ken Warby, and he did 511.1 kilometres an hour. It's the water speed record. And if you're just tuning in for the first time, that's Bruce McKee, and he's made these crazy shape bottom boards, and one of them's called WARBY, and you can see that in another video where he shows that one. And you can also go to the website jimswindsurfing.com and the McKee project. You can see more information on these boards there.
He did 511.1 kilometres per hour at Flowering Dam, world records, 1978. Still unbroken. Hit the peak and then he's got to stop, you know. Even when he broke the record, there's like fucking guy water skiing, leaving boat waves go over. It was pretty wild.
That's a lot. So what did you say? It was he did all those Ks in a day?
No, it's a speedboat.
Yeah, it's a hydroplane racing boat, you know.
Yeah.
Same thing, and it's got like a wing off the tail of it, but it's it was a jet powered.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, so he didn't get, you know, like. Still unbroken world speed record. You've heard of Sir Donald Campbell and everyone else, but yeah, like anyway in Oz, you know, old Ken Warby, he like broke the record.
It's done in a factory.
Thing there. So anyway, this is 87 litres. So you know, actually, Dave could get on this one. You know, it was blowing. I don't know how many litres your board is. What's your?
92 is the carbonate and 50
92
wide.
So it's close, only 5 under.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like it's got volume.
Pretty
whereas,
sexy, yeah.
Yeah, it looks super sexy.
It's got a bit, yeah, retro colours, you know. Back. Anyway, so that one.
Colours look sick.
Get on it. Yeah, everyone's scared of a bit technology.
53, 5 wide, 87 litre. McKee. Here we go.
Oh, hang on a minute. That's not Dave or Jim. That's Mitchell Golbach. Who's Mitchell Golbach? Well, he's been sailing about 9 years, and he's, I would say, is an up-and-comer. Maybe not the fastest of speed sailors, but often the fastest on the day lately, progressing. Old Mitch Golbach is a good sailor, and he's taken it out. He was keen to take it out, so he took it out, and here's his review. What he thought, his first impressions.
It's probably about a 25 knot day, maybe more in the gust. I have a 5.5 Hot Maui race sail. Old, but awesome. And it just kicked in hard. So I think good timing to take him out. Let's see how we go. Here we go. Hopefully 40 knots. See how we go.
I got 26. I think you'll beat that.
Atomic 18 and a half. Lazy. Hi guys. Wow, that Hyper was so cool. I would have liked to jibe it a bit more in the flats, but unfortunately it was very, very shallow. Dangerously shallow actually. I started out on my speedboard and that's only like a 50 to 60 litre board. And I'm usually okay when it's honking, but yeah, approaching the jibe, yeah, I could hear the fin. Tick, 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 ding, ding. Yep, not a good sign. But I still gave the VX1 Hyper a go. Thank you very much, Bruce McKee and Jimmy, for letting me use the board. Yeah, it was really fast when I got a good gust and sent it down and bared off. It held its line so good. It was super stable. Gosh, it just takes off. No, it's a really good board. I would have liked to use it if it was a bit deeper, because I didn't get the opportunity to jibe it. I probably should have jibed it in the choppy sections, thinking about it now, in the deeper sections. Because yeah, I was just really interested with such a different shape of a board, with that hull cut out from midsection to the tail. Super cool. Yeah, unfortunately I didn't get to try the jibing. Yeah, same sort of thing. I had it catch the sandbars. I had a 18.5 atomic weed fin, and that is usually fine in the shallows, but not today. It was, yeah, another level of shallow. The board is really good in the chop, actually. I would be keen to use these style boards in the lake, I guess. I went over the choppier sections, the deeper sections in the lake, just to try it out, and it just ate the chop. It was super stable, effortless, really. Yeah, I was having a ball. It was so fun. It's interesting board. It's a bit heavier than my 87 liter Isonic, but in the water it feels really light. When you tack, it's quite solid, and when you kind of come into the tack, when you go an upwind, it just holds a really good line, actually. Really, you can get upwind quite well, I think, with these boards compared to my other ones. So yeah, it was a good test. It was an interesting day to test the board. It was very gusty. Oh goodness, it was at times I was a bit in survival mode, but overall I love these sort of westerly, super windy days. But yeah, I wish there was a lot of holes. So I used 3 boards that day. Couldn't get really comfortable that day. I think I got the 40 on the Hyper, but that's the V Max, I think. I think I just missed the boat for the 2 second, just under. I think Greg looked up my my scores, my numbers, and it was something like 39.984, something like that. It was super close, but it was fast enough to get the feeling on that board. And then I got another 40 towards the end of the day, because the wind, just before the wind died, actually, towards the evening, it ramped up. It was really windy, and I actually went back out with my 87 liter Isonic. Yeah, it was good. I wish I chose the speedboard at that stage. But yeah, awesome board. I love the design. Really cool retro 80s sort of colors. It's really super cool. Yeah, I would be pretty keen to try these boards. I reckon they'll perform well with a slalom fin in deeper water. I reckon they'll be super stable in the chop. And yeah, unfortunately I didn't really get to jibe. When I tried the jibe, because there's less volume in the back because of the cutout, yeah, because I put a lot of pressure kind of on the tail to whip out a quick jibe, but yeah, the fin just caught, so I can't really vouch for how it jibes. So I think Greg might have got a good feel when it was a bit deeper the other day. But yeah, super cool board. Thanks, guys.
I had a bit of a shocker. It was a little bit windy for me, and I just wanted to tick the box, right? Sometimes I just want to tick the box and go out there and come back rather than not go out there at all, because a day like that kind of intimidates me a little bit still, and this was a hard day. I sensed heebie-jeebie vibes, like there might be a crash or something. You know what, that afternoon I was stepping over blood in the car park like there was a chainsaw massacre, but someone got kissed on the thigh by their fin, and but no one, they was all still smiles, and that video will come soon. If you want to see gore, stay tuned and subscribe, because there's some good sailing and evidence of the price people pay. You got to pay to play, always.